Hey y'all, welcome back. Good to see you. Tonight we are discussing Seeking Sister Wife, Season 3, Episode 5. Sharing is caring, y'all. But ain't it though? Y'all might need something a little bit stronger than your regular tea for this recap, okay? Let's get to it. The Merryfields still down there in Cabo, you know, because that's what you do when you divorce your husband so he can bring somebody over on the 90-day visa. Y'all all get together in Cabo. Well, if you remember, um, Roberta and Garrick were going to spend all 8 nights together, and Danielle was going to sleep in a separate room. But the first night, Roberta felt so bad for Sister and didn't want Sister to be lonely. So she brought them into their room. And they just, stayed up till 2 o'clock chatting, whatever. Well, what Garrick told us in his one on one was that him and Roberta had gotten intimate while Danielle went to go get her stuff from her room to spend the night. So, as I'm sure you can already imagine, guess who found out about that this episode? So, Danielle is worried that Garrick is in this lifestyle to leave her. And she is feeling very insecure and she wants him to reassure her that, he's not going to run off with his new bride. I mean, I guess it's somewhat understandable when your ex husband is next door with his fiance getting it on. Yeah, okay. So they go on this lovely camel ride on the beach, the three of them. It was really, really pretty. And then they had, I guess, lunch or early dinner because it was sunset. Beautiful, beautiful views. They did some tequila sampling, and the name of the tequila they tried was Baby Maker. And that was a big joke, and it seemed to make Danielle a little uncomfortable. And she said that she would buy them a bottle of Baby Maker for them to have on their wedding night. No babies before the wedding. We want to be somewhat traditional. So Garrick tells them that he wants to take Roberta on a special trip that's going to require her bikini, and then proceeds to ask Danielle, does she mind doing some work on their business? You know, so I'm going to take the other wife out to have fun. And, don't you stay and get a spa treatment or relax by the pool. How about you do some work, Cinderella? Okay. So I'm sure you can imagine how well that went over with Danielle. Garrett, honey, I got some advice for you. If you are going to live to see this wedding happen, you're going to have to change gears, honey, because that shit ain't going to work. No, she will end up killing you in your sleep, my opinion. But, what woman wants to see her man dating somebody else, much less can you do some work while we're off having a good time with her in her bikini? So, I told y'all it was getting good. Mm. Leave me a comment and let me know what you think. Do you think that was a smooth move on Garrick's part to ask Danielle to do some work while he was gone? I want to hear. I want to hear what you have to say. Let's go right into the Snowdens. The Snowdens are busy. They are busy. Chrissy just left to go back to South Africa. They had a great visit with her. Well, now they got Taylor coming in from the ATL. Taylor's only going to be there for 3 days. All right. So they go on a wonderful outing with the kids to paint pottery. I love to do that. I used to take my little kids to do that all the time when they were smaller. So they're having a good time painting pottery as a family. Then her and the sister wife, Ashley, they go on a little outing to do a little axe throwing, which I'm very interested in. I want to go do that. Looked like they were having a good time. And that's when Taylor went ahead and let Ashley know that her and Chrissy had already come up with a schedule for the D. They plan on keeping Dimitri busy. Mm. So she was like, well, I like to get it in the morning, and Chrissy doesn't want to cook dinner. So Chrissy gonna do him while you're cooking dinner, and then he can put you to bed. Woo! Mm. Dimitri, it is a good thing that y'all are on that you know, vegan alkaline diet. You're gonna need some B12 shots and maybe some oysters, and I don't even know what else, but you're gonna need, if y'all end up taking both of these sister wives, you're gonna need all the help. All the help. And so they discuss about, what's allowed when Taylor and Dimitri go on their date. Apparently, and Ashley is very clear in her boundaries. You can swap saliva, but you can't be swapping any other bodily fluids. I mean, it's pretty good leeway from your wife, huh? Maybe. But of course, she brings up to her, nobody can be intimate until there's a commitment and until you do the 21-day alkaline diet. All right. I mean, they know what they want. They have standards, they have boundaries. If you're gonna do polygamy, I think they might have a handle on it. So, you know, we're gonna see how this works for them. It was such a good visit. Girl didn't want to leave. And we're gonna see next episode if they just let her move straight in from a visit. I don't, maybe she's just trying to go ahead and get those 21 days over with so she can get some D. She talking about how they got the chemistry and she feeling it. She feeling it. I mean, she seems to like Chrissy and Ashley too, but she really seems to be feeling her some Dimitri. So girl don't even want to go back home from vacation. Came to stay 3 days. Now she wants to live with us. So things are working out good for them. Team Snowden. Then we have the Joneses. Sidian. Don't think that's his name. I'm going to keep saying it too. I'm going to keep saying it until I see a birth certificate. So Sidian and Tasha, they like to look for a sister wife the old fashioned way in person. Well, you seen the last episode they were on, that they had asked Faith, the server at the bar, out. Well, Faith ended up changing her mind. She thought about it and decided that polygamy was not for her. But they started dating this, or talking to, I guess, maybe not dating, talking to Elena, and apparently everything was going good, and Tasha liked her, and they just had lots of nice things to say about poor Elena. And then Elena decided that Sidian wasn't for her. Girl, I know that's right. Not only are you agreeing to polygamy, but you're agreeing to Sidian. And Sidian is a special cup of tea. Special cup of tea. So now, Sidian and Tasha are making an online dating profile. They're just going to do it like everybody else does it and start looking online for love. I mean, that isn't that really how everybody does it nowadays? Whether you're looking for one wife or four, just go ahead and go online. Whatever you need. If Amazon can't deliver it, there's somewhere on the internet that can. So I hope everyone has been having a wonderful week. Whew. Moving on to the Clarks. All right. Well, you remember last week, Kay, she showed out. She showed out like hollering in the yard. Now, Kay is like in her mid 20s. Gerard and Vanessa, they're a little bit older. I do not think they are down for that. I don't. I don't. They have kids, they're grown, they got jobs to go to in the morning. I do not think they want to be acting crazy like that. So Gerard says that he loves that Kay is an attack dog, but that's also a problem. Hmm, you don't say. It could be. It could be. I mean, it is nice when your woman is feisty and sassy, but not when it's directed at you. Okay? So, they still have all kinds of concerns about Kay working these two jobs. And she's, young and she's trying to, I think, get her independence and prove to herself that she can do it. I don't think she's ready to be a stay at home mom, but, Gerard needs her to spend more time with the family to prove that she is down for the trial. And right now, she is just concerned with making money and supporting herself. So Gerard promised to be, I think, more patient, understanding, and Kay promised to spend more time with the family. So we will see if she ends up moving back home or what. I don't know. I feel like the age difference there and the experience in life is their problem more than anything. I don't feel like Vanessa is jealous of Kay. I think Kay is kind of jealous of just the both of them and where they are in their life. And so I think it just might not be a good fit. I just feel like it's parents and child with that relationship. And I don't have a problem with age differences at all, but just the dynamic of that is the way that feels. So we will see. We'll see. It did show us that next episode we're gonna see with the Winders that Sophie is having the baby. And so they're on their way to the hospital. So I can't wait to see that and really to see what happens with all the couples. So it was a really good episode. It will be very interesting to see, how this plays out with the Merryfields, with Danielle and her jealousy, with, the upcoming wedding of Roberta and Garrick. So I just can't wait to see how all of it plays out. I feel like it's a really good season. Please feel free to leave me a comment and let me know, how do you feel the season is playing out? Who's your favorite couple? Do you think Danielle is going to blow up before the wedding with Roberta and Garrett or after? There's definitely some underlying issues there. And I do not think it's going to play out the way that they have anticipated. So, do you think the Snowdens are going to end up taking two sister wives at the same time? Do you think they're going to end up letting Chrissy and Taylor come live with them? They've been burnt once before, with Vanessa. So, I mean, there's just lots of good things to see coming up. I appreciate you joining me. Please feel free to hit the subscribe button, the like, and leave me a comment and let me know, what do you think? I want to hear it. And remember, do something nice for yourself and do something nice for someone else. Y'all have a great day, and I will see you next time. Bye.